What's up guys, Ghost here. So a few more changes for you guys today about the CTE. First of all, building on the triage system that I covered in the last video I think I did about CTE, they've now introduced a new sound for the defib panels when you reach full recharge. So you probably just heard that little bleep there. That essentially signifies when you reach full charge, so you're not wasting any time charging your panels and standing around like an idiot with your dick out waiting to be shot by the enemy. Now, a second change to the CTE you're going to be able to see right here. You'll notice the little icon above that guy's name, the little triangle or Dorito as we so lovingly like to call it, has this little shield around it. And that signifies that the player in question is using the Armour Perk, which is a great piece of information to know. So if you guys don't know what the Armour Perk does, it reduces incoming damage to the chest area by 10%. And a lot of people have been saying that this is basically OP. It's too good of a perk, especially to be the first starting perk in a particular tree, which means that you have that perk active all the time. Now, in the patch notes over on the CTE, Tiki actually did say that they are looking at switching the order of the perks around, so they may be looking at making the Armour Perk the second or third perk, for example, instead of the first one, which would be a huge change in itself. But at least now we know who has the Armour Perk and who doesn't. I'm sure you guys know that feeling when you fire at somebody, you burst at somebody, and you feel as though the burst sort of right out killed them, but it didn't. You stop bursting, you die because of it, and then you see on the kill cam that they had like 14 health left or whatever. That usually comes down to the Armour Perk. So now that we can actually tell who's running the Armour Perk and who isn't, this will make things a lot easier. It'll make you consciously think, okay, I have to burst this person a little bit longer, or okay, I should probably go for the head on this guy because that's going to be the quickest way to deal with him. It's also, of course, a big change for snipers. Normally, snipers and shotguns will one-shot kill you up close to the chest, but if you're running with the Armour Perk, it actually takes 2 shots, and it is kind of an unfair thing for recons. They round a corner, they get a nice shot off, shoot somebody in the chest, and the guy doesn't die. He has the Armour Perk, and they have no idea of that. But at least in this situation now, they'll be able to see somebody coming, they spot him, they're like, oh, he's got the Armour Perk, I should probably whip out my pistol and not bother using my bolt action at all. So there you go guys, a couple of little bits of, well, tidbits shall we say, from the CTE. I'm really looking forward to those coming over to the main game. And I also really hope DICE are going to hurry up about it, man, because I gotta tell you guys, if you haven't played CTE, it is a blast, man. It feels like 3 times, no, okay, 3 times, it feels 50 times better than playing Battlefield, okay? It's so much better. It's I would almost go as far as to say that it's like a new game over there. And whilst I can understand why they're testing things thoroughly, you know, the last thing DICE want to do is not test things enough, patch it over to the main game, and have that particular feature be sort of half broken. That would probably break the company somewhat. I think people will be really fucking pissed off at that point. But you know, at the same time, all we've had so far is like the netcode patch, which, you know, is welcome, but all the changes that they've implemented on the CTE since then are just so fucking awesome, man. Like, we really need that stuff in the main game. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely, lovely weekend. Oh, also, before I go, tomorrow there's a new Q&A coming out, guys, so stay tuned for that one. Those of you who asked questions on the last episode, which was probably some months ago, I know it's been a while, they'll be answered, hopefully, on the Q&A tomorrow. So, hope you guys check that one out, and until then, bye-bye.